We are gonna jump straight into this patio makeover video.
You got me exclusive. I'm so high up and lucid. You take me.
So before, my patio was very dry. It was concrete bare. It didn't have any personality to it. So we are gonna add some personality. So the first thing I did was measure my patio to see how much supplies I need in order to carry out this makeover. Two different measurements I had to do. I had to measure the flooring to see how much flooring I need, and then I had to measure the divider because there is a neighbor right beside me and I kind of wanted to block out any kind of anything. I just wanted the background of that to look great. So with the flooring, the measurements of the flooring was 108 inches in length, and then in width it was 46.5 inches. So we're gonna start with that. The flooring I got from IKEA. They have some amazing selections for on a good budget, okay, and that's what we're working with. So I chose the black flooring that they have. It's very popular, a lot of people use it. It's durable during the winter and summer season, so I chose to go with that one and then go from there. I end up going with 4 of those tile boxes. The 4 boxes worked out perfect, so your girl was on point with measuring this flooring. So I laid everything down tile by tile. Before I even did that, I actually cleaned off my patio, make sure everything is good, and then I laid the tiles down. And let me tell you, these tiles are so easy to maneuver and kind of like you just pop them in place and that's it, you're good to go. There are some little gaps in my patio. I measured out the tile and see where I needed to cut. I did have some assistance by my lovely boyfriend, so he was the one that kind of cut those out for me so I can just pop it right into place, but I left the cutting for last. The next step was to work with this hideous divider and kind of zhuzh it up. I did some research and I saw that cedar wood was the most durable wood to use outside. But your girl's trying to do this on a budget. So because I'm trying to do it on a budget, I tried to find an alternative. I went to Home Depot and I saw that they had these 1-inch very long cedar wood bundles. So I bought a couple of those bundles and I was like, okay, there must be something I can do with this. They're only $1 each, so I end up buying maybe like 50 of them, rounding it out to $50. I did not need that much, but I just wanted to grab them while they're there. Apparently they go very fast. So I'm going to tell you the measurements of my patio divider. The height of my patio divider is 94 inches and the width of my patio divider is 42 inches. I went ahead and cut 2 of these wood to 96 inches long to kind of make that barrier on the outside to create this divider. And I went ahead and cut a whole bunch of them at 42 inches. My boyfriend cut it, not me, because me with a saw, it wouldn't work out quite well. So I got him to cut all of these wood, cut them up, and then the next step was to go back to Home Depot, or if you're already there, pick yourself up some nails. These nails, it comes in a box, and honestly it's very cheap too. It's like $5 for the box. So right now our patio costing for this divider is only $55. That's it. That's all you need. 55 bucks and you'll get the job done. So right now what I did is just I nailed all these pieces together horizontally on these two barrier woods that I created at 96 inches. And after nailing all those together, just one little tip, you have to be careful when you're nailing it. Make sure you don't split the wood, because a couple of ours did get split, and then that's why it's good to get extra. We had to use the extra ones that we had. So for spacing, I use these random things that I found in my house. You can use anything that is about a 1/4 inch apart. You can also get actual spacers from the store, but I found these, they worked perfect, and this is how it turned out. I think this is pretty damn good for a cedar wood divider for outside. After this is all done, all we needed to do was just to put up the divider. It's very heavy after you nail all the pieces together. So my boyfriend assisted me in putting it up, and what I did to get it to stay up was to use these nice little zip ties. I did some research again, a lot of research that I'm saving you on. I did some research and I saw these zip ties that are weather resistant, and I was like, okay, let's do it. And I use those. They've been up there for a little while now, and they haven't moved an inch, so it's been working perfectly. After those are up, the divider's up, the flooring is down, everything is looking way better, like 20 times better. Time to accessorize. This is my favorite part. Okay, so to accessorize, I started to go on Pinterest, kind of look on ideas on what I want my patio to look like. I know I wanted a plant, 1. I know I wanted a bird of paradise plant, 2. So that was my first stop. I went to Rona and saw that they had bird of paradise plant on sale. So your girl ended up getting this plant for $40. I feel like I bought a plant before and then I exchanged it for the bird of paradise, which was $40. I did a palm tree one before, and that was at IKEA, and I was like, no, I've gotten these before at IKEA and they die. So I just went ahead and bought a bird of paradise and replaced it. And then I know I wanted one of those nice little patio chairs that were kind of like swooped in. So I went to Jisk. It's a furniture store that we have here, similar to IKEA, and I saw this lovely chair and I picked that up too. And then it was time for the rug. To lay out the rug, the first thing was to lay out the rug. The rug, I needed, because my flooring is black, I needed to bring up some light into it. So I went to IKEA and I saw this cream rug with some black lines in it. It was perfect for me, just because like it ties everything in together. This rug was $15 at the time, so I picked that up, laid my rug out, had my chair, had my plant, and the next step was to add a lantern. You need to tie everything together, have some lighting in there. And instead of going with those nice little bulbs on the railing, I wanted to do a lantern instead. So I went to IKEA and I picked up this lantern. It was a little bit on the pricier side. I got it for $29.99, so $30. Can't have a patio if you don't have anywhere to put your drinks. So the next step was to grab a table. I went back to Jisk and I saw that they had these nice little round tables that was a perfect size for my patio, for it not to feel cluttered. So I picked up one of those and voila, my patio was done. This is the before patio. And this is how the after looks. All the link and supplies that I used in this video is going to be down in the description box below, so you can go and check them out and purchase them yourself if you're going through that patio makeover. I am so pleased on how this turned out. If you like it too, let me know in the comments down below. If you haven't already, press that subscribe button down below and become part of my YouTube family. You know some love or no. I will see y'all in the next video.